Hello, my name's Kosovich and you're watching How Tuesday on ridebmx.com. So when you start learning nollies, I suggest just flat ground. Try and do as many as you can on the flat ground. Set yourself little goals, so lines on the ground where you can start the nollie and then maybe make a line further up where you can end where your back wheel is going to land. So the motion of the nollie is throw your body weight forward and then pull up with your handlebars as hard as you can. And that brings your front wheel up as your back wheel's high and levels you out. It's something that's definitely weird at first, but it's just, again, flat ground, just keep doing it. Throw your weight forward and pull your bars up into your chest. That's the motion. So with the nollie, you've got to peak your back end to the right point, which you'll learn and you'll feel the more you do it. You've got to peak the back end up, and that once you get to that peak, that's the time to rip the bars up. Just pull them straight up into your chest, and that'll give you the maximum hop that you can get. You've just got to work on the timing, and it's just timing, and the more you do it and working out where the peak on the back end is to where you have to rip the bars straight up. When you start, you have to work out where the peak is on your back end and how far you can go before you actually flip the bars. So after you've done a bunch on the flat ground, you feel like you're getting a little bit of a pop. The next thing would be go to a curb, find a curb cut, just something that's got a deck, right alongside it, and start nollieing and moving your weight across onto the stair. So it could be either way, whatever you feel comfortable, to your left or to your right. It's good to learn both ways because that actually helps you out in the long run for other moves, other tricks that could come down the line, using that body positioning and the nollie motion. Whip your back end out over the curb and your front end will follow. One of the other challenges of the nollie is straight on nollie. So straight on up onto a curb or over a parking block or over a gap, just something that's straight over. And this is all timing and speed. The faster you go for this move, the easier it is. You're not going to case or hang up on your back wheel because it is a long hop. It is a far distance to travel. And it's timing. You've got to get your front wheel as close as you can to the curb before you pull up, so you can maximize on your back end actually making the distance. Once you've got all those little fun motions out of the way with the curb cut, the groundwork, nollieing into a bank is super important because that gives you the feeling of diving down like into a handrail or a hubba, because that motion it's a different feeling. You've got to press a little harder and stay steep into the bank, and that motion's good for future tricks, you know, with grind maneuvers or anything, or just nollieing into a bank. And it's fun and it's safe and it's a good way to just dial it in. You know, if you're at your local skate park, just nollie into the bank. Every time you go by, just nollie into the bank. Just keep doing it. So then stair sets, that's like one of the best feeling things to nollie a stair set. It really comes down to speed for that trick. You've just got to go fast and you've got to have judgment on when you pop and where your back wheel is going to land. So every stair set's different. The steeper they are, the easier it is for a nollie. The longer they are, the harder it's going to be. You've got to go fast because you don't get pop. It's not like a bunny hop. You've got to float the stairs and you've got to just hold it up as tight as you can, let speed take over. So if you're going to start with stairs, find a nice short steep set. That's where you want to learn. And then you start working out your actual judgments of speed and timing, and then you can start doing longer sets. Like, yeah, the nollie is just so versatile. You know, it can only go so far with the bunny hop, and if you want to push it a little further, the nollie comes into play, and it's a game changer. So just nollie as much as you can, and just always have it there because you never know when you're going to use it, when you're filming a video part or just working on something with your friends. Like, yeah, you just practice and timing and go fast and pull up like Jimmy Levan right there. Fuck it.